When you're ready.
Okay. Well, I don't have a lot of cooking tips per se, but I do have some things that I live by. A lot of people say that you should eat to live, not live to eat. I reverse that. I live to eat. I love food. Um, so I tell anybody you should try anything once. A lot of people don't like to eat something because it looks weird or it smells weird, but you should try anything once. You can't say you don't like something if you haven't tried it. Another thing I found that a lot of people don't do is they don't use spices. Please use spices when you cook. All the restaurants in Somerset County, I know you might want to edit this, but use spices. Spices are good for you. Herbs and spices can do so much for a dish. We use maybe a lot of extra butter, or we use a lot of extra salt, when really all we need to do is use a little bit more in the way of herbs and spices. A few other things, just as far as cooking tips. When you're cooking, when you're frying on the stove, whether it be meat or potatoes or something like that, and you want it to get nice and browned, don't move your meat. Leave it there. Let it caramelize before you try and move it. Some people think that they need to stir it around, make sure that it keeps moving so that it cooks evenly. That just isn't going to work if you want it to be brown. So let it sit, let it cook, and after a couple minutes, then you can turn it over or do whatever you need to do with it. Another thing is fat is your friend. Fat is flavor. You probably heard Emerald say this all the time. That's where all the flavor is in the fat. So if you're cooking something and you don't need to drain off the fat, don't drain off the fat. Fat is where you're going to get a lot of that good taste. The only thing else I can say is just enjoy cooking and experiment a lot.